All right, so this is team four with our How I Built This and Shark Tank assignment, which will be on Burt's Bees and Boho camper vans. What was the name of the product, service, or idea they were pitching? The product and service being pitched on the episode is Boho camper vans. They built these vans from scratch, and they can either be rented for a fun weekend, or they can buy them to possibly live in them full time. For the idea, these guys aren't just pitching vans. I think they're kind of trying to pitch freedom and give a group of people a luxury that they can't really always afford. For the second question, what was the value proposition associated with it? What problem was being solved, and how would you describe the product, service, or idea being pitched? The problem they are providing a solution to is providing a product for people that want a certain lifestyle or freedom, but don't really have the tools, skills, or time to accomplish building a luxury mini home on wheels like these guys can. I think there's starting to be like a big interest in glamping and glamorous camping, and these guys are definitely making a product that fits that category. For the third question, what is the assumed value of the company based on the Sharks offers and the entrepreneur's ask? The original ask was $300,000 for 10% of their company. So this puts their value of their company at $3 million. The profit margin was just under 40% for their current numbers, which are $195,500 net from $493,000 in sales. The Sharks were also pretty impressed with their predicted sales. Based on the current margins, they predicted $1 million net next year, coming from $1.9 million in sales. Lastly, what did the entrepreneurs say about the market or market share, where their idea would go to live and who is in that market and kind of who is the customer? They don't have very many competitors right now because of a lot of people don't have like the time, space, or know-how. I think they are targeting people that enjoy the outdoors and want to have the freedom to go and do whatever they want without having to worry about what hotel to book or just all those types of travel plans. I think this could be marketed to most types of people at any income. The rentals seem just as affordable as an Airbnb, and it's definitely the cheapest like camper vans to purchase that I know of. Sharks were also interested to hear why they're pretty much the only competitors at the moment. The entrepreneurs replied again with just no one has the time, space, or know-how. They saw the need for this product after a partner had been on a trip to Hawaii where they explored the island in a camper van. And when they returned to Arizona, they realized no one was doing this. So they bought a van and kind of got to work on the business. And the offer they accepted was from Barbara, which was $150,000 and $150,000 as a line of credit for 10% stake in the company. What stood out to you about the entrepreneur, the idea, or the pitch itself? What stood out to us was the creativity and efficiency that the entrepreneurs of Boho showed. They reduced the cost of the vans by buying them used and elevating them and creating a quality product. Their design was also very intricate and included all the necessities you'd find in a home, such as a sink, bed, refrigerator, countertops, running water, storage, and most importantly, a shower. What would I buy? Would I buy or use this product? Why or why not? Personally, I would not buy this product to live in long term because I would rather just live in a home. But I would definitely rent a van. It's a perfect idea for traveling and sightseeing. And on top of that, it gives consumers a unique experience they can't really find anywhere else. And then, would you invest in this product? Why or why not? We would invest in this product and company for multiple reasons. First being the entrepreneur's background and energy about what they're doing. They seem pretty passionate about it. Secondly, the company's financial situation. Boho not only rents these vans, they sell them as well. And the episode, they also mentioned that they were debt-free, which is rare for a new business. Lastly, they had a plan moving forward. When the Sharks asked them what they were going to do with the money, they didn't hesitate and gave them a quick and direct answer, and they knew where they were going with the business. Identify one question asked by a shark, include the entrepreneur's answer to the question, and think about a question you would like to ask the entrepreneur. For the question, Barbara asked, why don't you have a lot of competitors? I don't get it. They responded that they kind of talk about it a lot. And once again, it's the time, it's the place, and the know-how. And we would want to ask them, when competition increases, what's your company's plan to innovate and keep your competitive advantage?
Okay, moving on to the how I built this episode, we decided to present Burt's Bees, and the person being interviewed in this episode is Roxanne Quimby. She began a significant stage of her life when she decided to leave home in search of a better and more enlightened lifestyle. She migrated from Massachusetts as a single mother working as a waitress to San Francisco, and she was seeking out being a student for an art school. She was in a relationship while she was there, and she decided to pull up stakes with her significant other and move to Maine. In a stroke of fortune, she runs into Bert Shavitz, who is a beekeeper, and she becomes a beekeeper alongside him. Later on, Bert stencils his names into the side of the hives, which inspires the name Burt's Bees. What is the product, service, or idea being created? Utilizing a byproduct of honey harvesting called beeswax, Roxanne and Bert begin to make candles. Roxanne gets a small head start with the candle making, but realizes the value that customers put into cosmetic items. And she begins making cosmetic substances using very similar ingredients. Burt's Bees sells a wide variety of products, from salves to ointments to lip balms and skin oils. What is the value proposition being associated with this product, service, or idea? So Burt's Bees promises a valuable and functional product that also helps to take care of your body while taking care of the environment. They do this by using natural and healthy resources, and they do it to minimize their ecological footprint.
The final three questions for this project are: what human and environmental qualities do they identify as essential to their success? And Roxanne's time spent living on just roughly $4,000 a year on income developed her sense for living off the wilderness around her, which eventually led to her to help Bert Shavitz with his beekeeping and processing store excess beeswax. What challenge or challenges did they identify, and how did they overcome them to reach success? Roxanne didn't have much when it came to funds before starting to help Shavitz with his company. Due to the inexpensive nature of harvesting honey and beeswax, she took her stroke of luck and turned it into a business venture. Her modest lifestyle in Maine helped her save what little money she had in the beginning while she was waitressing and attending art school. And what was the key takeaway regarding the disposition of the entrepreneur interviewed? Roxanne's balance of having an adventurous mind, but patience to let things develop due to her modest lifestyle are two of the biggest traits all entrepreneurs should strive to have: patience, but risk-taking.